Okay, we live. Truth Be Told, episode 22, I believe. Trap shit, no mercy. Here with my bro Peso. And we got a special guest here today, man. We got a lot to talk about. We got Billz of URL, 3BL, one of the Crucible Scouts.
Thanks.
Billz, what's up, man? How you doing today?
What's going on? What's going on, man? Long time coming, Paul. I've been waiting to be on this spot, man. I've been waiting.
Yeah, man. I know you've been in tune. You've been watching.
These is dope.
We not gonna pull no punches here.
Exactly. Let's go. Come on.
So let's first of all, in terms of the URL Crucible, let's get it straight. What your role is beyond the scout? Like, what did you contribute, at least to the idea of Crucible?
Make the long story short, man. A lot of times, me and my homie P, we kind of go over ideas, man. And it was more of a new process. You know what I'm saying? Trying to find a new way out. We felt like the old process of the PG process had been tampered and been fucked with so much with biasness. And
I'm gonna go to my V real quick. I can barely hear these niggas, yo.
Can you?
My fault. Y'all wasn't talking to y'all. My fault.
Oh,
yo,
you good,
I'm gonna go to my car because I can barely hear y'all sitting out here.
Okay.
Well, go ahead.
Yo, give me. All right. So we thought the whole process was just being tampered with and watered down, as far as, you know what I'm saying, the biasness and the rumors of people paying for PGs and shit like that. So we just wanted a whole new clean process. So we just...
Was it just rumors?
Someone told us, a couple people told me they bought a PG, man. So, but you know what I'm saying? Nobody behind URL has ever confirmed any of that, you know? So, you know what I'm saying? But again, you know what I'm saying? So the rumors about PGs being bought and things like that was kind of fucking up the process. So we wanted something new and fresh. So, like we normally do, we call each other back and forth. We do a couple of ideas back and forth, man. And it started off with Billz. Find out some of the top guys in each region. You know what I'm saying? And then I started researching the top guys in the Northeast region, and it was kind of like, yo, Billz. And I explained to him, like, yo, I reached out to Lex Luthor. He gave me a couple of guys. I reached out to Troy Martin. He gave me a couple of guys. I reached out to Terry. He gave me a couple of guys. And
yeah, but when you reach out to them people, the people they gonna tell you about is limited to who's in their circle.
Exactly. So when I told him
that's no shade. That's no shade to them niggas. That's just a fact.
Exactly. So when I told him that, he was like, you know what? We should open it up and do scouts from all regions. You know what I'm saying? Because right now it's just going to be people limited to this circle or what they know. We're not getting talent across the United States. So let's open it up to scouts all over the place. You know what I'm saying? All over the United States. So we end up getting scouts from the Midwest, scouts from the West Coast, scouts from the South, scouts from the Northeast. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. And you're a scout.
Before we go for, I got a question real quick. So from the Northeast, I would assume that includes New York, right?
Correct.
So how's the process of who's been picked so far? I mean, we don't got to name names, but are we seeing new guys, or are we seeing dudes who've had PGs for years and we're just doing this all over again?
And for an overall process, it's a mixture of both. There's dudes who probably had PGs but didn't just make it to the next level. There's dudes that we've never even heard. I've seen dudes that I've never even heard of before, you know what I'm saying, actually be dope, you know what I'm saying? So it's open for anybody who's not on a URL card level like Survivor Series or Born Legacy or no. If you're not consistent on these cards, then this is open for you.
Okay. Okay.
That's insane.
So what I wanted to ask you was you're a scout in the Crucible, right? So let me ask you, were y'all able to make y'all picks public as far as who y'all picked?
Yeah, you can. Like Lex Luthor made all his picks public already. Every pick for each region, he's made public. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, for a lot of reasons, I don't make my picks public because I just don't want to. I don't feel like debating or arguing with people about why they wasn't picked. Sometimes I don't even know who I'm going to pick till the last minute. So
Okay. So who are some of your standouts that you at least give me like 2 standouts who you think have the ability to go beyond the Crucible and really elevate their careers?
That I've seen so far in the Crucible, or just off the top of my head?
Your picks, the people that you picked personally.
All right, one of my picks I picked was Ish Moolah. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because I feel like on URL, off URL, he's arguably top 5 the best battle rappers in New York. You know what I'm saying? So I picked Ish Moolah. That's why I picked him. Another one of my picks is I can't even. I don't even want to tell another one of my picks. It's a surprise, man. It's a surprise. I picked the guy Steph 30. He did in the South region. He didn't advance, but I picked him because he had star power and charisma to me. And I felt like that was going to make it overall. He had an image, that look. I thought that was going to go.
But he didn't advance.
He didn't advance though. You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit! I don't think he had star power then.
Nah, that's the thing. That's the thing, man. This whole process. This is the first time we're doing this, man. So do I think everything is gonna go how we expect it to go? Nah, it's a new process, yo. So I think there's gonna be transparency. So
I gotta be honest. Like I said, me and No Mercy have been advocates about how much the PG process sucked for years because it became the friends and family program.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It was about everything except for the talent. And honestly, like a nigga like Real Sick, and salute to Real Sick, I'm glad he's finally getting his just due, but he should have been in the mix years ago. He been dope. He just wasn't on nobody's radar because he wasn't within that little circle. You know what I mean?
I think sometimes, man, it's just all in who sees you, yo. Like that's even in high school basketball. Sometimes you don't play AAU in a certain circuit, so scouts don't see you. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it is in life, man. When we get scouting things like that and looking recruiting for talent.
No, but we're gonna be totally fair. And battle rap is a little bit different because for some people they're not even gonna look at you if you aren't a part of what benefits their bottom line and their agenda. That happens in battle rap.
That's certain people, but there's also certain people like me. If you dope, you dope. Like as a league owner, as a scout, I'm trying to find the next big thing in battle rap. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So there's people that I've put on and put in positions that I genuinely don't fuck with as a person. But it's not about that. It's about the talent. So if you nice, then that's it, yo. You just nice, yo. You know what I'm saying? Right. That's just what it is, yo. Now, if other people, had there been other people in the process that I feel like probably ran things that way, of course, I feel that way. But I also feel like today's a new day.
Okay.
I mean, we'll see.
Okay. What I want to ask is, how has the process been so far? Because I know it's kind of been more so a private event kind of situation, but what's been going on? Because there's been events taking place in terms of the Crucible, right?
Yeah, it's been Crucible auditions taking place, yeah.
So how have those went? Just in terms of like, what's the process like? What are the battlers doing? Are they going to the venue? Where is it?
All right, here's what's done, yo. All right, so then there's I give the South region, for example. There's a list of battlers that's there for the Crucible, right?
Yeah.
They take the list of names and randomly put matchups together. You're battling in front of 3 judges, you know what I'm saying? After each time you rap, the judges kind of critique and tell you what they feel about you know what I'm saying? At the end of the process, after all battlers are battled, the judges will come together and go over what they feel. You know what I'm saying? Who are the top 4 or the top 5 or 6 battle rappers that'll go to the next round? They'll bring everybody together and explain why these guys are here, and you know what I'm saying, why they made it and why you didn't make it, and you move
Okay, and who were the judges that y'all had? For example, just for the using the ATL event as an example.
It was T-Top and Swamp for that event.
Okay, so y'all going for judges that actually are battlers and
Yes,
actually do this shit.
Yeah, it was T-Top and Swamp. I think in the West Coast it was like Danny Myers, Emerson Kennedy, I believe.
Okay, those sound like some solid judges to me. What Peso? What you think about that? As far as who should be judging, like, do you think it should be battlers as opposed to like media shit like that?
I don't know, man. I'm a little bit impartial to that because like I equate everything to playing ball. Like I play ball, so I don't give a fuck who you can. You can tell you can have Trace McGrady come in and judge me, but I feel like I could bust T-Mac ass. So who the fuck is he to tell me I ain't nice? You know what I mean? I'm just saying, like that's just how I would feel. Like if I'm a battler and I got another battler critiquing me, like, you know what I mean? So I would be a little bit impartial to that. But, you know, I guess if it's a status symbol thing, then obviously them dudes are ranked higher. So I guess.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay. So, Billz, let's kind of rewind for a bit. Let's go back to the start. What gets Billz into battle rap?
All right, man. So I had this best friend when I was 12 years old, man. It was this white dude, yo. And he rapped, you know what I'm saying? Me and he used to rap together, being this white dude. And you know what I'm saying? Maybe like around 2000, 2001, Smack DVDs came out, and me and him would drive around the hoods and try to find the Haitian dude with the Smack DVDs that worked at the store at the gas station. He always had them every time. We'd come through every day and see him, and he'd keep us right, yo, with the DJ clues, because we were so disconnected from New York. But, you know what I'm saying, that's what we was into, you know what I'm saying? We was waiting for DJ clues. Me and him was walking around and riding around for three weeks straight trying to find Rockefeller Hot 97. Like, that's how we were. That was our mind state.
Oh, y'all was getting those down there?
Nah, we was getting them like a month later. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
Like, you got to understand, man. I was a dude, man. What was it? You remember Napster, yo?
Yeah, I remember Napster.
So look, man, I was a kid, yo. I heard Rockefeller was on Hot 97, so I look up the link on Napster, right? And you know what I'm saying, and download them and stay up all night, and then wake up in the morning for school.
Right. With that slow ass download. I remember that.
And wake up every morning for school and go check the links. And half of them be right and half of them be porn. I'm like, what the fuck, man?
Right.
But yeah,
I remember that. Yeah.
The white dude I was ending up riding around with was my homeboy Gluezy. I've been best friends with Gluezy since I was 12 years old. So fast forward maybe like 10 years later, man, there was some guys in our city like, yo, we starting a battle rap league. And Glue was very popular from where we're from. So I wanted to be his manager. I'm like, yeah, my man Glue will come in, but we gonna pack the building out. So if my man Glue battle, we pack the building out, he got to get paid. It was like, nah, we not paying Glue. So I said, you know what? Fuck it. We do our own event. We did our first event, man. It was invite only. You know what I'm saying? And I invited all the hood niggas, all the who's who. Everybody was popular in my city. I invited them all to the joint to see Glue battle. You know what I'm saying? So
and when was this? This was during when leagues is popping, or this before that?
This is 2014. August of 2014.
Oh, okay. So this when small leagues is starting to get popping.
Yeah, August 2014. So I was like, shit. So we held an invite only event. The whole city was talking about it. We dropped the footage. We got 2,000 views the first day. I was like, shit, I could do this shit. The next event, man, I booked Louisiana again. This time it was open to the public. We did it in the pizza shop, and we put 300 people in the pizza shop. And I was like, after that, I was like, yeah, this is what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? So at that point, it was like, yo, I know how to do it on the business side, but I'm competitive. I want to have the best talent on my, you know what I'm saying, in my league, yo. So at that point, man, I was looking. We had dope dudes, but nobody knew of them in North Carolina battle rap scene. So I was like, let me find who's popular in North Carolina battle rap scene and put my guys against their guys. You know what I'm saying? So in the process of doing that, man, I just built a rapport with some of the popular battle rappers in North Carolina because there were battle rap leagues, but it wasn't handled business-wise like I was handling. You know what I'm saying? They didn't have a vision like I handled it. You know what I'm saying? And most of them were ran by battle rappers themselves. So a lot of battles didn't feel like they could move up with a battle rap as a league owner. Not saying that you can't, but that's just how some of them felt. You know what I'm saying? So from there, man, I just built my league. So I had the best league in the state.
Okay. So I remember when you had finally hit me, like you wanted to, try to do some business, and it just hadn't panned out just because of the things that we was asking for on this side, what y'all were trying to accomplish, et cetera, et cetera, and you felt the way about it.
Man, so look, that's one of the reasons why. Hold on, making my camera right. That's one of the reasons why, you know what I'm saying, I am where I am today, man, from our conversation. So look, and I just didn't understand the business. And I say, in hindsight now, you was totally right. But this is me being fresh in battle rap, you know what I'm saying? I felt like, yo, I'm watching Trap House battles. I'm like, yo, my talent can fuck with Trap House. Though we not as known as Trap House, we can fuck with them. And this is around the time you booking Zigzag already. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, Zigzag's going to the Trap House kicking ass. You know what I'm saying? I got Glueezy. You know what I'm saying? Mercy already done hit me and asked me about Glueezy. So he know I got some niggas. So like, we should just go head to head. You know what I'm saying? Mercy, I think he told me, you got to pay all my battlers, pay all our travel, and pay me and pay me to come down and film it. I'm like, nigga, this supposed to be a league on league. We can't split everything. But at the time, you had the leverage, and that's what you were supposed to do. And you built your brand to have that leverage. You know what I'm saying? And at that time, I just didn't see it. So at that made me think like, look, this nigga trying to play me. I'm finna build my league. I'm finna show this nigga that my league is just as strong as his. You know what I'm saying? And that was one of the moments right there that motivated me, because I grew up playing basketball. I grew up playing sports, and everything that I didn't accomplish, I used it as motivation to get better. So that was one of those things that put me in the zone. Like, yo, he don't respect me. You know what I'm saying? And as me coming as a league owner, it was like, yo, it was City, Mercy, Milltown Blow. Those were the guys, you know what I'm saying, that ran the small league culture when I came around. You know what I'm saying? Those was the guys, yo. So my thing was like, yo, at some point, these niggas got to respect me. You know what I'm saying? And they got to respect my talent. So I just used that as motivation. But in hindsight, yo, I was pissed. Mercy tried to play me. Nah, fuck. I remember calling Zigzag. Zig, he got me fucked up, Zig.
All right. So after that point, how do you start moving in terms of your roster? Like, what's the plan to get everybody on your league lit? Like the people who came from there.
Hold on, Mercy. I can't hear you. Hold on. I can't hear you. Hold on.
P, you hear me?
Yep.
All right, say something now. Can y'all hear me?
Yo, you can hear me?
Yep.
I can't hear y'all. Can y'all hear me though?
I hear you.
Yeah, I definitely
Man, I can't hear y'all. I can't hear y'all. Hold on. We try to get some headphones. Hold on. Damn.
What's up? Text him, tell him go back out and come back in.
Damn, hold on 1 second. Hold on, let me grab some headphones. Hold on. Yo.
Yep.
There, here we go. Let's go. All right, my bad.
You good?
I'm good. I can hear y'all now.
Okay. So after this point where we have this conversation, how do you start moving in terms of your roster? Like, what's the plan to get everybody lit?
All right, so I had dope dudes in North Carolina, you know what I'm saying? So the plan then was like, yo, how do I show the world I got the best dudes? At the time in the South, it was like, yo, Spit That Heat was it. So I was like, let me develop my dudes good enough to go down and spit that heat. Then we'll fuck all them niggas up. And every time y'all share a battle, every time y'all in a battle, y'all gotta scream body bag. You gotta scream body bag. Before, during, after battle, you gotta scream body bag. When you sharing your battle, you gotta hashtag 3BL. Every time we spit that heat, we gotta wave our flag. You know what I'm saying? Let niggas know we here. You know what I'm saying? So we were doing that. Like, I developed niggas to be good enough to go down and spit that heat, and then we'll fuck them niggas up. You know what I'm saying? And that was it. You know what I'm saying? That's where my second motivation kind of drew from. After a while, man, we was going around fucking niggas up and spit that heat. And Blow came in a group one morning and was like, yo, this nigga Billz is my son. This nigga Billz is my son. he want to be just like me. And I just took that shit as total. I took that shit as total disrespect, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? For several reasons. You know what I'm saying? One reason was like, damn, bro, I was showing love, like, you know what I'm saying? And you just played me. But I think Blow heard the footsteps. You know what I'm saying? So he panicked and was like, let me throw a shot out there. You know what I'm saying? To back
So
him off.
what got that started in terms of y'all even going to Spit That Heat?
Here's how. All right, so Spit That Heat was built off of North Carolina talent. All right, and niggas don't understand that. Like, Spit That Heat was based in Atlanta, but it was built off of North Carolina talent. Like, so what happened was niggas would get hot in North Carolina, yo. And at the time, everybody in North Carolina felt like, yo, in the music industry, if you're doing something in music, you got to go to ATL. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So what happened was niggas would get hot in North Carolina and then go battle and Spit That Heat. And that's how it was. So you get Riggs, who's from North Carolina, but you see a majority of his battles is on Spit That Heat. Briggs, who's from North Carolina, but majority of his battles is on Spit That Heat. T-Top, R Streets, Blu-ray Blade, Billy Duchess, Strategize, you know what I'm saying? Genocide. It's a bunch of dudes from the Carolinas who built the platform on Spit That Heat, but that was just the wave back then. And hip-hop in general. If you want to get hot, you got to go get hot in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was a thing at one point. So, all right, you said Billz came in the group. He said that, you know, you was his son.
Blow said, yo, Billz is my son. So that shit lit a fire in me, yo. And you know what I'm saying? So at that point, yo, every time Blow made a mistake, I was trying to capitalize off of it. You know what I'm saying?
Define capitalize. Like, what was you doing?
All right, so look. There's a point in time where Blow lost his footage. He had the biggest event ever, and he lost all his footage. You know what I'm saying? So once I seen he was in limbo, I threw all my best events around that time. I was doing events every month, back to back. So at this point, his talent's already feeling some kind of way if their battles ain't coming out. And at this point, he's already waged war with me. Blow has already waged war with me. When you call me your son, we at war now, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? So at this point, his talent is unhappy. Their best battle's not coming out. You lost the footage. You can't explain it. And now you got another nigga whose talent is popping, becoming popular. And here he is, like, you know what I'm saying, doing dope events. So the last straw was Blow wasn't throwing any events. His artists wasn't fucking with him. So I took some of his best artists and we did a hidden card called Who Gonna Check Me? I stole all his artists, and we did damn near a Spit That Heat card, bro.
That's crazy.
It was damn near a Spit That Heat card, you know what I'm saying? It was damn near a Spit That Heat card, you know what I'm saying?
So there wasn't any negative backlash for that or nothing like that? Like, yo, y'all still in Spit That Heat wave?
He felt that way, but you know what I'm saying? I just kind of felt like everybody was just kind of tired of it. And this is I never want to mean no disrespect to nigga Blow, you know what I'm saying? Because I have no ill will to the nigga. And salute to Milltown Blow, man, because what he's done, what he did for us, battle rap in the South will never be forgotten, dog. He you know what I'm saying? He deserves respect for what he did for battle rap in the South, you know what I'm saying? So I never want nobody to take it as I'm still taking shots at Blow. I fuck with Blow, you know what I'm saying? But at that time, yo, it was war. And you know what I'm saying? I wanted people to know, like, yo, I'm the best league in the South. Body Bag's the best league in the South. Our rappers are the best rappers in the South.
Okay, so how does it become 3BL artists starting to get PGs and starting to get those good looks? What begins that?
All right, so check it out, man. This is a crazy story. I'm at work minding my own business, right? You know what I'm saying? And this dude calls me. I get a New York number calling my phone. I look at it. I'm like, hello? And he's like, yo, what's up? What's going on, man? I'm like, what's going on? Who this? He's like, yo, this is Norbes. I'm like, the fuck? I'm like, how? You got the wrong number, bro? He was like, nah, this Billz, right? I'm like, yeah. He's like, nah, it's the right number. I'm like, what the fuck is he calling me for? You know what I'm saying? But at this time, man, I'm young and naive. Like, this is Norbes from URL, and this is the field I'm doing. This is what I want to do. So let's talk, bro. He's like, nah, man, I'm just trying to see, man. I heard about your league, man. I want to come out and check it out. So I'm like, oh, word? I'm hyped. He's like, yeah, man. This is where he gets me. Yeah, man. So yeah, man, just come and just book me for an event. I'll come check your talent out.
Yeah.
Oh man.
We've
So,
heard that story before.
so, cause I'm naive and fresh, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, all right, I got you, bro. I got you, yo. So I scramble up some bread, you know what I'm saying? I holding a big event, man, called For the Love of Murder, man, with all my best dudes on it. We packed the house out. I used the money to, you know what I'm saying, book Norbes. So one of the battles was a kid named Exo versus Killer Time. You know what I'm saying? We dropped that battle, and I just, in the middle of the night, I had tagged Norbes. We dropped the battle like 10 o'clock at night. I had tagged Norbes in it. Around 12 o'clock, Norbes texts me like, who's this kid Exo? I want to give him a PG. I'm like, all right, bet, I'm with it. So he was like, yo, I'm gonna get you in contact with my man P. My man P gonna handle everything from there. I'm like, all right, cool. So I get in contact with P, end up hitting me up like, yo, give me EXO information. I give him EXO information. And P was like, yo, man, I heard about your league. You got any more killers down there? And I'm like, yeah, I got this dude named Fonzie. I got this dude named Zigzag. And I got this dude named Blue Easy. You know what I'm saying? So the nigga P say, yeah, I seen Fonzie and Zigzag battle at Bullpen, but I can't really fuck with them. I'm like, why not? He was like, John says I can't give his guys PGs. I'm like, I'm gonna fuck what John say. Them ain't his guys. Like, what the fuck can John say? Like, them ain't his talent. Like, he was
That's
like, man, like, yeah. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, that's not his talent, yo. He was like, yo, bro, like, I got a relationship with John. That's how I met these guys. So out of respect to John, that's what I'm gonna do. Only way I can overlook that, if these guys openly say, I don't fuck with Bullpen, or they're not affiliated with it, that's the only way I can do it, bro, because this is what he asked of me, and I told him I give him respect his wishes. So I was like, that's fine. I'm like, all right, it's cool. So we end up hanging up the phone after that. I feel some type of way now, you know what I'm saying? Like, this nigga John got me fucked up, you know what I'm saying? So P ended up calling me back like, yo, so what's the name of them guys you had again? So I'm finna try this nigga again. I got Zigzag and Fonzie. He like, nah, not them. It's another guy. I like, oh, Blue Easy? He was like, yeah, him. I like, yeah, I'll send you a footage. You know what I'm saying? I'm still feeling some type of way, but I still know footage anyway. You know what I'm saying? P called me back, like, you know what I'm saying? He called me back maybe like 15 minutes later. It was like, yo, get this guy on the phone. I got Glue on the phone, and the rest is history. So after that, man, I just was just fucking with P. P was kind of like, we were always just having normal conversations. Like, he'll call me and like, yo, who you got? And I show him who I have. Or he'll talk to Norbes, and Norbes would be like, yo, Billz gave me these guys right here. So P was like, yo, Bill, I just work with you. So then I kind of just started learning shit from P. You know what I'm saying? Like before I met P, I thought I knew everything you could know about battle rap. Like, you couldn't tell me shit. Like, I had my league in 5 different states already. You couldn't tell me shit about battle rap. You know what I'm saying? Then I met P and realized I don't know shit, yo. I didn't know shit, yo. I didn't know shit. So I was just really learning from P, man, and building a rapport, man. And I was doing PG cards for Norbes. I was like Norbes' ghostwriter. Like, I was finding all the PG talent and putting the card together. And then Norbes would just run with it. You know what I'm saying? He would just run with it. And it wouldn't just be me. A lot of times Troy Martin would put part of the card together. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times Thesis with the Invitational, he'll put parts of the card together. But we were just like his ghostwriters.
Yeah, this is around the time, I feel like you going into the time where the whole PG card shit started to get a little weird. Mm-hmm. Because it was happening sporadically all over the place. And, you know, we were used to the Proving Grounds being a New York thing where it would be like probably 6 battles the most on the card. Just be the best of the best from wherever they from, and we see who got what, and then we'll pick who's lit. But then it started to become some whole other shit where it's like we're seeing this card here and this card there and 13, 15 battles on the card, and it just got weird after a while, yo.
All right, so I explained that. So look, when I explained this,
the Denver PGs, the Alaska PGs.
All right, so
Kansas City, Tampa,
all right, so
Arizona,
I'm explaining all that. So when I explain, I'm gonna put my phone in the charger so my phone don't die. So I'm gonna explain all that shit for you. So it's all gonna make sense. So for you, all right? Yeah. Here's how it went down. So after a while, man, I was being Norbes' ghostwriter, and then my man P was putting PG cards together, and P was like, hey, yo, man, I see you do that show with Norbes, man. Just come work with me, bro. And mind you, at this time, man, me and P's like my homeboy. So I'm also helping P do these cars, like these Survivor Series cars. You know what I'm saying? We were recreating Survivor Series at the time. This is right after Ascension happened. I think, but my first event was the event right after Ascension.
But what was? Let me
right
cut you off right there.
Happened, people was like, yo, I want to start building new talent, but the Ascension shit didn't really work out for us. I want to come with a new
let me ask you a question real quick.
What you say, bro?
Let me ask you a question real quick. At around that time, what was you and Norbes' relationship like? Because you said Norbes is the nigga that pulled you in initially, but you got closer with P. So what's you and Norbes' relationship like as you're getting closer to P?
All right. Look, as I'm getting closer to P, man, I'm working with P, and me and P is just cool, man. Like, that's just P is genuinely my homie. You know what I'm saying? So as I'm working with P, man, I'm just not the ghostwriter no more. You know what I'm saying? And at this time, Norbes, again, like, I don't fuck with Norbes. I'm not gonna be no fake ass nigga. I don't fuck with that nigga at the end of the day. But I'm gonna give him the credit and respect. Norbes put me in the position I'm in. You know what I'm saying? Without Norbes, the position I'm in, I wouldn't be in. So I can never take that away. And I appreciate him for that. But at the end of the day, man, I don't fuck with him now. You know what I'm saying? But I was working with P, and man, me and Norbes, I just wasn't his ghostwriter no more. You know what I'm saying? And as I started taking credit for the shit I did. Like, at first I wasn't saying shit.
So basically, you and P was the beginning of the end for Norbes.
You say peso?
I said, so basically, you and P were the beginning of the end for Norbes. You started his ultimate demise, Billz.
Nah, man, because that's what people say, man. That's what people say, man. That's not what happened, bro. That's not what happened, bro. I promise you, bro. It's not what happened, bro. I promise you, bro. I don't have nothing to do with none of that shit, bro. Get out. So me and P just working on these Survivor Series cars.
Y'all took it over. Y'all came in. It was a hostile takeover. The
What did
PG
you say,
side
Pace?
shit now.
Nah. Wait, let me rock, Pace. It's gonna make more sense. Hold on, it's gonna make more sense.
All
Listen,
right.
Check it out, man. So me and P we just rocking, we doing these cards, right? And mind you, Norbes is over the PGs, and P lives in Virginia. I live in North Carolina. So Norbes moves from New York to Atlanta, right? So now it's just me and P doing these events, and Norbes is booking all battle rappers from Atlanta now. So There's nobody from New York getting booked. There's nobody from no other place getting booked for these PGs, but from Atlanta. Because at the time in his mind was, yo, I can get paid if I get a bunch of niggas in the building. This is how I can make my money. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Right.
And then as far as me and P we were just more pure. It was more like, yo, we need to find true talent in the URL. So we were going in, tapping into spots like, you know what I'm saying, New York, DC, Richmond, Carolina, to, you know what I'm saying, build these Survivor Series cards, these Band Legacy cards. So then after a while, there was niggas in the South, like in Atlanta and Florida, like, damn, yo, my PGs ain't really getting respected like these other PGs are getting respected. So they kind of got hip to like, yo, these niggas is really taking this PG process serious, and we just a money movement over here. So you start seeing more guys come from those PGs to come over here to what we were doing. You know what I'm saying? And the thing was,
there was a split then. So there was a split at the time. There was Norbes doing his thing over here, and you and P doing your thing over there. My nigga, I'm listening to everything you saying. I hear you, my nigga.
Come on, man. Come on, don't do that, Peso. Come on, all right.
So there was a split at the time.
All right. So check. So look. So then I think how I feel is some of the guys in the South, they probably got hip to it and was just like, yo, I want to come fuck with what y'all doing because this shit is like it's being taken more serious. Then I feel like around that time, it was getting dry around the Atlanta region. I remember the homie Chris Petty was like, yo, they got to stop doing PGs in Atlanta because it's fucking up the battle rap scene. You know what I'm saying?
That PG card they did in Atlanta was disgusting, my nigga.
You know what I'm saying? So
disgusting, yo.
I definitely remember Chris Petty saying that. Like, it's gonna fuck with the battle rap scene if they don't, you know what I'm saying? So after a while, man, that shit became dry. They started doing events in Denver, but all them shits wasn't sanctioned, bro. Them shits wasn't sanctioned. Them is unsanctioned tournaments, bro.
Talk that shit, Billz. Talk that shit. Them shits didn't mean nothing.
Unsanctioned. That's
Unsanctioned PG cards. I'm shit. So you means you was on one of them bullshit cards? That shit didn't mean nothing, nigga.
That's the special ed PGs.
You sat there, you rapped your heart out for nothing.
The yellow school bus events.
Back at the bottom with everybody else.
Oh my God.
Sat there, you got hype, you saw yourself on a PG card, you thought you made it. Admit nothing.
Man,
how you
man,
feel about
man.
that?
Listen, man. I always called it the special ed PGs because it's like it's the PGs, but it's the ones that don't really count for nothing.
My nigga, not to toot our own horn. Didn't we call it though?
Yeah, yeah,
Like me and you, we called it early.
yeah.
And
We
niggas
damn
thought
sure
we was
did.
hating. Niggas thought we was bitter. We was upset. We was jealous. We called it. Like, yo, y'all know this is a bunch of bullshit, right?
Yo, hold on. I think he might
I
have
think his phone died because he said his phone was dying.
Okay. God
Get
damn,
that
we
nigga
were
back.
just getting
It's getting good. It's getting good. Yo, get that nigga back up here.
Oh man. But yeah, we've been talking about that for the longest, like how the PGs were just getting oversaturated. Like it's just unnecessary. Like none of the battles dropping. It's not quality niggas on it. Like, what's the point?
Because it became a monthly payday for Norbes. That's what it became, honestly. He know he could get these guys to pay him whatever they want or pay him the host to get some door money because these guys are so. See, and you know what, man? I'm not mad at Norbes for pimping the system. I got to be mad at a lot of these battlers and a lot of these league owners because they walk around with that URL dick so far down their throat that they don't even know when they're being played.
Man,
like niggas is so thirsty to be next to anything that they think is URL that they don't even know when they're being played.
It's crazy, man.
You know what I mean? Like, oh man, I'm seeing this card, the Tampa cards, and all these like the shit in Atlanta PG card was just a bunch of bullshit, and niggas is really walking around hype like some amazing shit is about to happen. Like, yo, my nigga, you don't know this nigga just playing y'all niggas.
Battles that this the thing, right? People, you got, I guess, some people that might have paid for spots on the PGs.
That's happened.
They have to get out there. They have to memorize their 3 rounds. Probably take time away from their family, kids, whatever. Just rehearsing their shit. They gotta take some sort of probably time off to go to the event. Book hotels, rentals, flights, bus tickets, all for their footage to not come out. Like it's not coming out at all. No league can drop it.
And even if it does come out, because at that time PG Battles was doing what, 20K views, some shit like that. If that, 30K views. So even if it do come out, it's like, nigga, all of that shit amounted to a bunch of nothing because the same niggas that's already on is still gonna be on, and you still trying to figure this shit out. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
It's man, that whole system just became a shit show. Like real cool, man. Like for real. And we definitely was like publicly and privately. Like we was trying to tell niggas like, yo, y'all niggas is running around really fucking applauding some bullshit. Like you really think this shit gonna amount to something for you? Cause it's really not.
Yo, we was jumping on posts, I guess killing people's dreams, and we was being made to look like the bad guy.
I mean, listen, man, you know, one thing we learned is battle rap hates the truth.
Yeah.
Word up. Niggas do not like to hear the truth. Here we go. Yeah, it says connected to his audio.
There we go.
My bad.
Good? I'm good, Joe.
Yeah, we like, what happened? It just started getting good.
Yeah. I'm back, bro. Sorry.
So you was at niggas was coming to y'all like, yo, we feel like we're more appreciated on this side with y'all.
Yeah, kind of like that. I feel like the process was being taken more serious on that side. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because what I learned from Pete was just you just don't give these guys PGs and just say rap, bro. And you don't give them PGs a month or 2 months apart. Like if I give you a piece, so I give you a PG today, right? Mm-hmm. Then I give you another one so I give you a PG in January, then I give you another one in February. How could you have improved in a month's time? You know what I'm saying? And if nobody's telling you what to work on or what to improve on or what we're looking for, how do you get better? You know what I'm saying? So that's just kind of what made the process different, man. I give you a perfect example. The homie, I've known Swamp for a while, yo. You know what I'm saying? I've known the homie Swamp for a while. Troy Martin had brought Swamp to Norbes. You know what I'm saying? Swamp was doing amazing and We Go Hard. Troy Martin had brought Swamp to Norbes. Norbes did a couple of battles down there in Atlanta, and he was killing. He had a battle against, was it Squeako? It had never dropped, but he had a battle against Squeako where people felt like he lost and he didn't do too good. So after he lost, you know what I'm saying, or people felt like he lost, Norbes didn't hit him up no more. Norbes didn't call him no more. Norbes didn't try to book him no more. It's kind of like, yo, you done with, you know what I'm saying? But I'm familiar with the homie because he's from the Carolinas, you know what I'm saying? So I say, yo, there's a kid named Swamp, man. He got this personality that we looking for. We put him versus Your Honor. That could be something. They both got that personality. He was like, all right. So I hit Swamp up and was like, yo, come. Matter of fact, but even before then, I booked the battle Squeako versus Swamp. I booked that battle for me and P told me to give it to Norbes. You know what I'm saying? So I gave that battle to Norbes. You know what I'm saying? So then.
But at this time, because I know at this time, P and Norbes don't fuck with each other. Let's talk about it, my G. I know.
I don't think this ain't the time. Like, I don't think it, and I don't even think that P don't fuck with Norbes. Norbes was just doing. Norbes took this as a competition, and
right.
He just started doing fuck shit. Like me and P, like I said, we gave Norbes the Squeako and Swamp battle because we felt like, yo, this is all a team effort thing. You know what I'm saying? You just don't play ball like we play ball, so we can't hoop with you, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We play by the rules, you know what I'm saying? So we just can't hoop with you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, we respect how you play and everything, but that's not our style of play. So we can't hoop with you. You know what I'm saying? So that was it. So after a while, he took it as a competition. He just started doing fuck shit. But yo, so when we brought Swamp over, we just kind of told Swamp, like, yo, this is what we see. This is some things you should work on. These are some things you should fix. And then if you look at Swamp from his last battle with Norbes and his battle versus Your Honor, it's two different guys.
So let's
damn.
Yeah. Talk that shit, Billz. Let's get into this real quick while we got you on this motion right here. We go into the part. How does the PGs get phased out, and how do the Crucibles get phased in? What was that conversation like?
Don't let up off the gas now.
Talk about it, my G.
All right, so I don't know, man. It was a point where Norbes was pretty much out the door, and I think everybody around just felt like the PG process was just tainted. You know what I'm saying? So we just started trying to come up with something new and different. And not only the Crucible is not only just to find new talent, but it's to market and bring content. Like, if y'all can see now, man, battle rap is going corporate, yo. And
it's more what?
It's trying to go corporate, you know what I'm saying? With your caffeine and other shit getting involved, yo. And pretty soon we're gonna see battle rap on Netflix, battle rap on Hulu, and shit like that.
Well, we're gonna see URL on Netflix and Hulu.
That's a fact.
I mean, we keep it 100 here. We keep it 100 here. We're gonna see URL on Netflix and Hulu.
We're gonna see it. That's a fact, yo. So, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like, man, what the Crucible does is, I guess a lot of times in the PG process, the PG battle drops and a nigga says, who is this nigga? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. With the Crucible, it gives us a chance to really watch these guys go through the process. And then we get to know who they are and know why we like them and why we don't like them. So they're not just popping up on cards. This is a whole process. And the way it's being filmed like it's a TV show, which I think is dope, man. Because
I could commend you and P for that. I think y'all are very talent steady. I feel like for y'all, you know, listen, my thing with Norbes is Norbes always tried to put himself before anything else. You understand what I'm saying? Like, Norbes' bottom line always came first. And we were always opposite of that, because for us, it's always about the talent. Even with what we do at the trap, the talent comes first. You know what I mean? It's always about what the talent wants to do. Like, what can we do to make the talent better? It's like we think about what we can do to make the talent better before we think about what we can do to make the trap better. You know what I mean?
Right. And don't get me wrong, man. In the earlier days, yo, Norbes is probably one of the greatest of what he did as far as fighting talent in the earlier days, yo.
Of course.
But I think in the most recent times though, man, he just had some dope ass ghostwriters. He had me, he had P, he had Troy Martin, he had Thesis, he had Terry.
So you saying his light kind of got a little dim towards the end there. It wasn't as good as we thought it was. The greatness we thought Norbes had wasn't there no more. That's what you're saying.
Nah, because to be real with you, bro, in the recent days, Norbes hasn't really brought no talent in recent days, so in recent times.
Nah,
it's the truth. It's the dead truth. He hasn't really brought no talent in that stuck. He hasn't scattered no talent that stuck in recent times. You know what I'm saying? That's real, bro. Now,
so Twerk was the last. Was Twerk him?
No,
Twerk was Jazz.
That's Jazz. Nate, hey, I tell you
what. Twerk was Jazz the rapper.
Yeah, I tell you what. Name somebody. We'll do a quick where you name somebody. And I can tell you who it's from.
All right. So you said Swamp though. No, Swamp was Troy Martin.
Swamp was Troy Martin.
All right. So Geechee Gotti.
Geechee Gotti. Okay.
I think that was Norbes.
Norbes found Geechee Gotti. Geechee Gotti battled T.Y. and he lost to T.Y. and Norbes never called him again. But KG did, and KG built Geechee Gotti back up.
I want to be fair though. I want to be fair because I feel like people give credit to Norbes for being the entry point for great talent into URL. Now, obviously, all of this talent came from somewhere else before that. You know what I mean? Like, he didn't find I don't think nobody in URL ever found anybody from zero, except for probably you because you're a small league owner. You know what I mean? But everybody came from somewhere else. So people credit Norbes for being that entry point for a lot of talent. But as you're saying, and I kind of agree with you, as of late, a lot of the things he got credit for, i.e. Twerk, didn't necessarily come from him because Twerk came from Jazz.
Facts. You know what I'm saying? Now you could probably give Norbes credit for Don Marino, but Dre Dennis kind of helped build Don Marino up. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But I can kind of I would give Norbes credit for Don Marino. You know what I'm saying? But who else you want to name? Jada Nightwing. Jada Nightwing came from P and KG the Poet. Who else you want to name? Yana came from me. Who else?
I want to ask you this. Keep it real with me, Billz. Did you write the statement? Did you write the Norbes is out of here statement?
Why do y'all think I wrote that? Nah.
Okay.
I didn't write that.
I got you.
I didn't write that. But again, man,
Billz, you know the conversation me and you had, but Peso wasn't aware. And plus, a lot of people wondered it. So I felt like that was definitely necessary to clear the air for the public.
Oh, nah. Again, yo, I'm going to be real with y'all. Do I fuck with Norbes? Hell no. I don't fuck with Norbes, yo. I don't fuck with Norbes because Norbes did I was too much of a good friend of Norbes, and he did too much fuck shit for me to be cool with this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But again, man, for what I appreciate Norbes for what he's done for me as far as putting me in a good position and introducing me to good people. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate Norbes for what he's done for this culture. And if there's niggas out there who don't fuck with Norbes just simply off the twerk shit, that don't fuck with me neither, because you ain't real. Like, if he was your homie before then, he need to still be your homie now, yo. You know what I'm saying?
I remember seeing you post that too.
Yeah. No, and that's real shit. But I think for most people, the twerk shit was just a last thing on a long list of things that, you know what I mean? Led up to that, yo. So
here's the thing, man. If these battle rappers was letting Norbes say gay shit to him for a PG on these posts, then he still need to be your homie. He damn near made you bisexual.
Talk about it.
Be your homie, yo. He should still be your homie, yo. He should still be your homie, yo. And that's just what it is, yo. Norbes should still be your homie.
Well, I would imagine after Norbes' ousting, you had a whole lot of new battle rap friends because they had to go somewhere else now. Yeah.
Facts, yo. I had genuine relationships with people that I thought was like genuine friends, yo, in the battle rap culture. They ended up getting close to Norbes, yo. You know what I'm saying? And said, "Fuck you, Billz. I don't need you. I know Norbes." And then after the whole damn Norbes shit happened, I seen their energy change. and be different. And I was like, damn, bro. But I don't. And that's what happened to Norbes, yo. Don't get me wrong. Norbes started this out with the love, yo. He started this shit out with the passion and love for this shit. But when you got people who just use you and around you for what you can do for them, but they talk shit about you on Facebook every day, after a while, you're not the same person no more, yo. And I think battle rappers need to appreciate people like me, like Peso, like Mercy, like City, who invest money with chances of getting nothing back, yo, but just want to see people win. And all you do is drain the energy out of us, yo. Like, y'all should start being more appreciative. And I think that's what happened to Norbes. I think the culture drained energy out of him to where he became a leech himself, and he just wanted the money.
That's a fact. That's definitely a fact. Like I said, this became just a money play for him after a while.
Yeah, and it's because the culture drained the love out of the form, yo.
So let me ask you this. Pete, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Okay. I wanted to ask you, Truth Watson, he's 3BL stamped?
That's a fact. That's the GOAT, Truth.
Okay. So I know there was a point where he kind of had a situation where he kind of got blackballed from URL. Did you play a part in getting him back?
Yeah, I did. Like that was probably one of the biggest. That was probably the biggest part in me and Norbes falling out. That was probably the first. That was probably the first of me and Norbes falling out. Like, Truth is my dog. Battle rap or not, that's my dog. Like, me and Truth dead ass getting real arguments. Like, you know what I'm saying? And may not talk to each other for a month and then we back friends, because that's really my friend, yo. Like, if he's going through something, I'm there. It's not just battle rap, it's truly my friend. So it was a time where Truth was going through a rough patch in his life and he was just battle rap motivated. So I booked him a main event on one of my battles, and Norbes felt some kind of way like, this guy don't fuck with me. Why would you book on main event? Because, nigga, I don't have shit to do with that, bro. I don't have shit to do with that,
and they shit was something personal, right?
Personal. And I was trying to explain to Norbes, like, yo, if this is when Norbes was in love with Moon at the time. I'm like, yo, Norbes, if Moon knocked me out right now, you still gonna book Moon again, bro. Like, you're not gonna stop booking Moon if he knocked me out right now. So just like that works, I'm gonna keep booking Truth Watson, bro. You know what I'm saying? So after a while, man, Truth was just blackballed from URL, bro. Like, and Norbes was ahead of the process, so niggas couldn't do shit. So I started working with P, man, and I was like, yo, it was a time where I used to say, P, Truth is the hottest nigga not on URL right now, bro. Look, man, we do a poll about who the hottest new nigga and put Truth Watson in the poll, he'll get just as much votes as the new niggas we got, bro. Truth, we need to have him on URL. So I think it was a time where Pete was like, yeah, man, but that Norbes shit is gonna get messy. I'm like, Pete, man, fuck that shit, man. So I think
it definitely came a time when Pete started to take more of a hand in things, and I think that's when his growth in the company got bigger.
Yeah. So I think it was a time where Pete was like, yo, man, I was talking to Beasley, and Beasley asked me about Truth Watson. I said, CP, this is why. This is why we need to book the nigga, bro. You know what I'm saying? And Pete was like, you know what, you right, man. Let's let it go. And we booked, and there we go.
Okay.
All right. Let's move forward. No new stars in battle rap. A big part of the conversation, probably for like the last, I would say, year or two so far. Where do you think that comes from? Are the fans just not giving these new niggas a chance, or is the talent just not that good?
It's a lot of things. One of it is, man, is a point in time where there were like 30 PGs in 1 year. That was way too. That fucked it up to me. For me, that fucked it up. Fucked it up. Like, you don't remember, like, yo, we grew with Sue Surf. When we was watching Sue Surf and Young Ill, there wasn't that many battle rappers around, yo. You know what I'm saying? Right. So we got a chance to grow with these guys, yo, because there wasn't a lot of them, yo. Now there's like 20,000 battle rappers, yo. So it makes it even harder for us to grow with some battle rappers, because there's somebody right behind them, yo. Like, it's gonna be hard for us to really grow with Ace I Mean, because a nigga is J2 right behind him, pause, to be the next star. You know what I'm saying?
Which J2? Atlanta J2?
Say what?
Atlanta J2?
Yeah, I think J2 was dope.
Oh, okay. Let's talk that shit, my G.
I think Jay too dope. It's like there's other people that's stars in the game. King Bo is right there to be another star. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like, you know what I'm saying, we don't have a chance to really grow with these battle rappers. You know what I'm saying? Like we had before. Like I really watched all Young Ill's battles. You know what I'm saying? And got to grow. Like now there's like 20 Young Ills now.
For real.
like I got so many options, yo. Like I'm cool. I'm drained. I got so many options. So
I'm going to be real. This is why, you know, and I'm going to be very, very, very like as I can see the Crucible process, I'm going to be very upfront about how I feel about it, because I feel like now is this time for y'all to really show whether y'all are going to be talent driven going forward, or we're going to keep seeing the same bullshit over and over. You know what I mean? Because like it's like some of these niggas had 3 or 4 PGs, like legit. Like how many times we need to see a nigga just not good enough? Like, you know what I mean?
No, I agree with that, yo. But again, now this process, yo, it's up to the scouts. So like, if you don't get enough people over to the second round, you can't be a scout no more. So if I don't do my job this go round, then No Mercy's coming in next go round and can take my spot.
Shit, sign me up right now.
No Mercy's an asshole. We gonna tell everybody they suck.
Yeah. And that's the thing too, yo. It's also not enough stars, yo. Like even with the Crucible, yo, the guys that are making it through, I'm looking at them saying like, yo, you don't have it.
And you know what, man? Let's have a real talk. I feel like this is an honest talk that needs to be had in battle rap. Me and No Mercy talk about this all the time. We want to see the new niggas flourish. Like I don't want to see Jay Mills and Cassidy battling in 2021. I don't want to see fucking Reed Dollars and whoever. I don't want to see niggas that done been in the game 20 plus years already, still doing this. I want to see some of the new niggas.
But we gotta
take over.
We gotta embrace the new niggas, because to be real, man, URL's a business, bro.
Yeah,
and they're gonna book who the paying people want to see.
Who sell tickets? They gonna book who sell tickets.
You know what I'm saying? So if we keep embracing DNA, well, damn it, we gonna get DNA versus DNA. You know what I'm saying?
But we tend to forget that these niggas was nobodies at some point, just like the new niggas are nobodies now.
Exactly, but when they was nobodies, there was just them.
Yeah.
It wasn't 20,000 of them. It was just them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was just them, yo. Now we got, like I really think, we should regulate some of these small leagues, yo. Because now all you need is a check to start a league, yo, and it's oversaturating the game, yo.
And an iPhone. You don't even need a real camera no more.
You don't need a real camera no more, yo.
You need an iPhone and get some people in the room and a YouTube channel, and you got a league.
Man, hey, listen, you can shoot 8K on the Galaxy S20.
We know
you don't need a real camera anymore.
We didn't ask you to show your phone, my nigga. We know you got the new joint, yo. All right. But what I'm saying is that, and you're not saying nothing different from what we've been saying. Like, you gotta be able, like, and I get it. It's very difficult to filter through the bullshit when it's so much of it. You know what I mean? It's very, like, it's impossible for you to watch every single battle. It's impossible. There's no way that anybody can sit and watch every single battle that drops every day. It's impossible. But at the same time, it can't come down to you just seeing what's just around you, because then you're not looking at the real talent. That's one thing I respect about any dope AAU scout. They go through them trenches to find them ballers that's in that little hick town. Listen, Shaq came from a small ass town. Like, it really took a scout to really go find Shaquille O'Neal.
This is how I do it. This is how I believe, yo. I believe just like with anything else, yo, especially in the social media age, if you can build a buzz, I'm gonna find you, yo. If you good enough to build a little buzz, I'm gonna find you. I'm on Facebook all day in battle rap groups, just scrolling. My whole timeline is battle rap. Like I might not even have no family on my Facebook page. It's just all battle rap. So if I see 3 people on my timeline say, "Hey, yo, that nigga Peso is crazy," let me go look. Let me go see what the hell this nigga Peso talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like if you can build a little buzz, I'm on it, yo. I'm on it, and I make the joke for myself.
But you know what? And even what we do behind the scenes, I think we've been pretty good at being able to funnel talent different places from the bottom. But we get to position y'all in to where it's like you said, you got a million different leagues sending you shit all the time, right? And everybody's saying their guys are dope. There's not going to be one small league on that's not going to say, yo, my guys are fire. Everybody's going to say that. Right? So it's like you got to be able to take that and put your personal allegiances to the side, because that's what we saw with the PGs. It became about who's cool with who's kissing whose ass, who's paying Norbes to host their events,
And that's why I like the Crucible, because it holds the scouts accountable. Now I can pick all my friends, but if I don't make them through, then I deal with the consequences. Like I'm not here no more.
Right.
So I can pick all my, you know what I'm saying, all my friends, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not here no more, yo. If they don't go through, I'm not here no more. So my friends have got to be dope as hell. My friends have got to be dope as hell. Like one of my closest friends is Zigzag, and I didn't pick him. I felt like, damn, man. Zig has already had 3 PGs, you know what I'm saying?
Only?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Only 3?
Yeah.
How many do you need?
And don't get me wrong, Zig, I think Zig is probably arguably the greatest battle rapper in North Carolina history. You know what I'm saying?
Zig, listen, Zig is dope, and I don't want to single Zigzag out. Zig is dope, but if you've been given an opportunity to show what you could do on the court, and it's just not manifesting for whatever reason, then it's okay to tell a nigga like, yo, my nigga, take a year or two, let's step back, let's regroup, let's retool the mechanics, let's go through some drills, and let's get back to it.
But here's what's dope though. Zig's my homie, and I didn't pick him, but somebody else did.
Mm-hmm.
They did because they know his worth. They know what he can do.
Yeah, but I'm gonna disagree with that, because I don't like seeing. Like I said, man, as a nigga who I'm talent driven myself, and not just in battle rap. My whole company is based on talent. I don't need to see a nigga 3-4 times to just know he's just not that good. Like, I'm sorry, I just don't need to. Like, I don't know how many times you need to see the same nigga for you to finally say, you know what, maybe his time just isn't right now.
I'm gonna be real, yo. I've seen a nigga outside of URL be amazing. Then when he get his PG, he ain't the same nigga. And then I've seen that outside of URL, and he's fucking amazing. Let's give him another PG, and then he come back, he ain't the same nigga. You know what I'm saying? Some niggas just can't step when it's time to step into the plate. Some people just don't perform.
But once you make it to the league, does it matter what you did in college?
Once you fully make it to the league, no.
Yeah, once you get drafted, does it matter what you did in college?
But when you in the PGs, you ain't drafted, bro. So when you go back home and we don't call you back, then we see another battle where you improved, then we call you back. You ain't fully drafted then yet, yo.
I got you. All right, that makes sense. That definitely makes sense. All right, go ahead, Mercy.
All right, so I mean, now after the Crucible, y'all got the Unity event coming up. So let's talk about that. How that came into play.
Man, how that came into play was dope as hell, actually, bro. It was dope as hell, man. So we got me and P. I love fucking with small leagues, yo. A lot of times you see small leagues involved with URLs because, man, me and P really be pushing the agenda, yo. Like, because I feel like we do a lot to help build, but there's no chance for us to really capitalize off what we do. Like, if you funnel a bunch of talent to URL, it's like, yo, thank you for your talent. That's it. Every now and then we might get a shout out on Twitter, you know what I'm saying? But we want to be involved a little bit more, you know what I'm saying? So I'm always with a way to get, you know what I'm saying, the small leagues involved. So we had some band battles we wanted to do, man. And we love band battles. Shout out to JB, by the way. Shout out to my homie JB, man, the cameraman, one of the greatest cameramen in battle rap history, man. Shout out to my homie JB. We wanted to do some band battles. So we was like, yo, what's the best way to get these band battles happening? So when we was looking at band battles, like, yo, some of the ones we did, we felt like, yo, it'd be disrespectful not to have some of these small leagues involved in them, because a lot of these small leagues have been involved in some of these guys' is, you know what I'm saying, come up, you know what I'm saying, without me giving so much information, you know what I'm saying? So it was like, yo, what we can do? So he hit up Mercy. I know he hit up Mercy, and he was like, yo, man, I was thinking about letting Mercy in a Southern League do the card. You know what I'm saying? But I want to see if Mercy will let, you know what I'm saying, let other leagues get involved. And I'm like, he's like, what you think? I was like, if Mercy let other leagues get involved, I'm with it. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? He hit Mercy up, and Mercy was like, yeah, I'm with it. So I was like, how can we really make it bigger? And then from there, we built unity. And it's just
I think, and I'm glad we've able to finally clear a lot of that up. Like I've never talked to P directly, but we've exchanged messages through Beasley, and it's all love. And I think the misconception was that niggas always thought here at the trap we don't fuck with nobody, which isn't the case. Like, you know what I mean?
Here's what it is, yo. When especially working with P, man, we a loyal family, yo. Like, we are a family, yo. So, and that's just kind of because P's from the Army, and he kind of leads us, everybody around, from me to JB to Troy to Khadijah. He kind of molds us like an army unit, yo. So if it's fuck Norbes, then it's fuck all of us. You know what I'm saying? And we kind of got to wear it that way. You know what I'm saying? But after, because it's just loyal. You know what I'm saying? It's just loyalty. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sure if Mercy began like it's fuck Peso, then it's got to be fuck me too. If niggas, it's battle rappers who don't fuck with me because they don't fuck with P. And I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just that loyal. So that's kind of how it was, yo. But nobody never had personal issues. Like, I talked to Mercy behind the scenes. I know P's talked to Mercy behind the scenes plenty of times. So I didn't think it was nothing personal. It was just, old buddy was in the way of a lot of relationships. You know what I'm saying? Because again, man, the business is built around loyalty.
Yeah. And genuinely, we rock with everybody, like, you know, and just in terms of like people like Troy Martin. Troy Martin done been to trap events before. People like Thesis, Mike Terra, Tall, like, these are people that, you know, we genuinely rock with. Even P.
I think Billz just nailed it. It really was just Norbes being a dick eater and trying to solve. You know what it is? Because he felt the way, he wanted everybody else to feel how he felt towards us. You know what I mean?
And you gotta understand, everybody around, he brought us through the door, yo. Like, he brought us in the door. Everybody, he brought us in the door. Like, the War Report, we all War Report because he made a group called the War Report, you know what I'm saying? And then did some dickhead shit after that. But we still remain the War Report, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, like Terra straight up told me what it was one day. Terra was like, yo, I love what y'all do, but that's kind of like my boss. I gotta roll with how he feel. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we fuck with him. I fuck with the trap though, and there's nothing that, you know what I'm saying, he can do or anybody can do to take away what the trap New York has done for battle rap, man. I remember before I had my league watching trap battles, yo. I remember watching XL versus Daylight a million times, yo. Like, so that's just what it is, man. We can't avoid or ignore that shit, no matter how anybody feels.
No, I'm just glad. Like I said, you know, I'm just hoping it's and I'm glad we kind of finally looking at a better day for the game. You know what I mean? This event coming up is definitely one of the key things that's going to signify that.
So yeah, unity is crazy, man, because I based it off of rivalries. The matchups are kind of based off of rivalries, somewhat. You know what I'm saying? Like the trap versus New York, the trap versus We Go Hard is just New York battle rap. Period. That's New York battle rap. That's
you know one of the things I pay attention to is not to toot our own horn, but I mean, y'all threw our fly out first.
Yeah, it's a reason why. It's a reason why. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's New York battle rap. Not only is it New York battle rap, those are two pillars in small league battle raps. You know what I'm saying? For what we do, those are two of the pillars in small league battle raps. I'm sure y'all would agree. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
So
that's a fact.
That's why I did Trap House versus We Go Hard first. The second fly was Kali versus Body Bag. Reason why is because being black always had a rivalry. You know what I'm saying? But there was a time period where We Go Hard was dying down. There was a time period where Trap New York was dying down, and Body Bag and Kali kept it strong for a good 2 years, year and a half, 2 years, strong, solid. And I feel
everybody done had their moments in battle rap. Like it's like record labels. Like every label is gonna have their time, and times come and go, and you know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's just so we salute what y'all done in terms of just keeping it pushing, because y'all definitely introduced me personally. I wasn't aware of Blue Easy before I seen him on y'all platform, or I think it was T-Top. No, not T-Top. What's the kid name? Our Streets.
Our Streets, facts. All right, yeah.
Facts. So, so then that's why I feel like Kali and Body Bag, we both held a certain era in time where we were bringing new talent in, you know what I'm saying? Then the next one was the Gates of the Garden versus I Battle. Like, I feel like Dre and Lex Luthor just have a rivalry for some reason that's just going to always be forever, yo. Like, Dre and Lex always going to have a rivalry with each other that's just going to be forever, yo. Whether they're on live talking shit to each other or whether it's their battle on PGs against each other, it's always going to be a rivalry with them, and they always find a way to make it entertaining. So that's why I did that, man. The last one I dropped was Our Society versus Showtime, because those are two of the strongest leagues in DMV right now and two of the most popular leagues in battle rap right now. Shout out to Kels.
Okay, yeah, shout out to Kel. She got to come do one of these too, man. Like, I got to holler at her, get her up there.
Kels is the GOAT, yo. If there's any talent anybody can say I scouted that I'm really proud of, it's Kels, yo. Kels is the one, yo. Kels is the GOAT. Kels.
Okay. So what other details can you give about this card? Because, you know, people don't know where it's going to be, when it's going to be. You know, what at least can you give right now?
The card is going to be a 2-day card. It's going to be a 2-day card. There's going to be 3 band battles attached to it. There's going to be 20 leagues attached to it. It's going to be in Washington, D.C. At a club called Martini's. And it's going to be held at the end of August.
Okay. Shit. Pete, there's any last questions you want to ask before we get up out of here?
I do want to see. I feel like we got this whole thing going on with these events being down there in DC and Virginia and all of that shit. We got to start bringing shit back to New York. You know what I mean?
Hey, bro, trust me, bro. I tell you what, man. If y'all can help me fight. Look, the last Survivor Series was supposed to be in New York, bro. We just couldn't find no venue, yo. Like, I tried, bro. So if y'all can help me find venues, let's rock, bro.
I got you. I'll personally do that. I mean, I'm pretty good at getting venues. So, because I mean, we definitely got to get shit back in New York.
We had a venue, and then with the shit that happened with the Mook and Bridge situation, it fucked up more shit. So like if y'all, that was the only issue. But like, we would love to come back to New York. I would love to come back to New York. You know what I'm saying? The URL events was special to me in New York, man. I love them here. I love being able to drive an hour away from home to go watch battle raps. You know what I'm saying? But that New York feel is just the New York feel. It's the mecca of battle rap. And that's what I like. You know what I'm saying?
All right, man. Well, shit. I think we got everything we needed out this nigga. Pause.
Hey, yo. Man, I appreciate you fellas, man. I truly appreciate you, man. I've been waiting to get one of these in, pause. I think this is a dope concept, man. Like I told Mercy, yo, I always wonder why Mercy and City always fell back and wanted to shoot their own series or do media until I got deep into being a league owner, man. This shit is stressful, bro. This is the most being a league owner is the most non-rewarding job ever, yo. Like, it's the most non-rewarding job ever, man. So sometimes in this culture, you gotta find a space that makes you comfortable and brings you joy, man. It's dope to see Mercy find a space where he's comfortable and happy at, man. Also doing what he's doing for the Trap House New York, man. And I appreciate y'all for having me involved, man.
Give them your social media and shit so that all the battlers know where to harass you at.
Yeah, man. Trey BL on Facebook. Niggas ask why my name is Trey BL. It's for Body Bag Battle League 3BL. Trey BL. Billz 336 on everything else. Man, I just want to say shout out to my homie P. Shout out to the whole War Report family. Shout out to Body Bag Battle League, man. Shout out to Corey Holden. Shout out to Kadena Brown. Shout out to everybody, man. Love, salute. I appreciate you, Pacey and Mercy. Let's work.
You already.
All right, man. Appreciate you.